The liberal media thinks you're just plain too dumb to understand how great the Biden economy is. 78% of voters, that's almost 80%, Harold, says Biden economics is a certified crap sandwich. Numbers like that causing publications like The Atlantic to ask why Americans hate a good economy. Blaming the media, loving bad news among the reasons. NBC thinks it's a branding issue.
Yeah, Bidenomics has really been kind of become a negative word, especially among Democrats, because it's not working. I was texting with some Democratic members of Congress last night. These members said that it is just not looking good for President Biden politically out there. They have a lot of work to do to, once again, like I said, try to get credit for the successes that he's had over the past 2 years.
And President Biden boasting about how you should be thanking him this Thanksgiving.
Well, this past week, as Americans gathered around their own kitchen tables for Thanksgiving dinner, that was our goal, to give them a little more breathing room. From turkey to air travel to tank of gas, costs went down.
Oh, well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Harold, in the green room, you said you were so disgusted by him, you were thinking of challenging him for the candidacy for presidency.
Yay, Harold.
We got to go to the tape on that one.
But I mean, like, blaming the American public for being upset about a bad economy, that's pretty low, even for a Democrat.
Look, I think the line of people who try to tell voters you're doing better than you think you are, who were in politics or who are at home, it's a big list of them. This is a weird economy, though. You think about it. Inflation is trending down. Unemployment has remained muted, meaning it's lower than you would think. More people are working more than one job, which gives people angst, and more people are living paycheck to paycheck. The wealth gap continues to grow. He's right. Gas prices were down. But if we are where we are 6 months from today, exactly where we are today, the Biden White House will be in trouble because the numbers, it's hard to turn around numbers on the economy. But if things continue to improve, I don't agree with the Atlantic piece. I think the young woman from MSNBC was talking about from the Washington Post. The title Bidenomics is probably going to have to change. You're going to have to come up with something different as we get into the election season next year. But the next several months, if things improve, they'll have a better argument. But you have to be careful. You cannot tell the American people who are working 2 jobs and 3 jobs that they're doing better if they don't believe they're doing better and expect to win. That's a number you can't overcome. Even though we have electoral data, the last 2 or 3 weeks ago, Democrats fared well in those elections. If you make this election about the economy and people don't feel right about it, you're not going to win, no matter how much the Atlantic magazine and others say that people should be feeling well.
I love, Judge, how the media is blaming the media.
It's like suicide. You think they'll all die? You know, wouldn't that be interesting? You know what? When they say this, when they actually go out and say everything is really okay, they do nothing but hurt their reelection chances because people don't believe it. It's what they feel, you know? And it's clear that they're living in a bubble. Whether it's Karine Jean-Pierre or Joe Biden or his son Hunter, who I think is living with him. I know Naomi lived with him for a while when she was getting married. I mean, and they get their food, their car, their insurance. Everything is paid for by the government. But I think that the biggest concern is that there was an NBC poll that only 19% of Americans feel confident that their children's generation would be better off. 19% thinks my kids will do at least as good or better than me. But what is amazing is, do you remember last week when we had the illegals, or maybe it was the week before, they were going to move them to Brooklyn. And the illegals said, I'd rather go home. This is not the American dream. Even the illegals are fed up with it. Bidenomics.
Why are you looking at me?
Deanna, the judge mentions that maybe it's that high-status professionals can absorb higher costs, so it's not that big a deal for them.
And they get to work from home, right?
Yeah.
They only have to work one job. I think it's interesting, too, that they don't seem to remember, how did Bill Clinton win? What did he say?
Oh, yeah.
I feel your pain. Joe Biden's constant refrain is, your pain is fake.
Yeah.
And if you try to tell a woman that how she's feeling,
Trust me.
that doesn't work, right, guys? We all know that. The other thing is, it costs $20 more for every $100 that it did before. Okay, I missed it. I'm sure it was really good. Anyway, gas prices might be down a little bit, but food prices continue. And home prices, shelter, it's taken up about 50% of somebody's budget when it should be around 30%. Used cars, car insurance. People feel like they are being nickel and dime to death, and there's no forward thinking. So Joe Biden's running for president, wants to run again, and he's telling you everything's great, everything's fine. So then why would you, if you don't like him, he's giving you nothing to reach for. What do they want to do to help the economy in the future? They just think that the Inflation Reduction Act that didn't actually reduce inflation is going to work? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. You know, Jesse, the American Hair and Grooming Institute say that hair gel in mousse has skyrocketed by 45%. How have you been able to cope with this?
Where's the beef? It's up 30%. Got milk? That's up 20%. Poultry, that's chicken.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's up 30%. Lumber? That's a nice way of saying wood. That's up 25%. Iron and steel, 50%.
Wow.
You're talking about getting nickel and dimes. Nickel's up, Dana. Rubber's up 25%. Use those for car tires. Cotton, which is Greg's suit's made out of, 20%. Coffee's up 40%. So oil, back in the day, $37 a barrel, now $75 a barrel. So everyone's wondering why things are expensive. Your house, your appliances, rental costs, college tuition, everything's expensive. And then they're telling you it's not that expensive. So they're insulting your pocketbook and your integrity. It's not going to work, Bidenomics, and I'm looking at you, Harry.
Yeah, in your face.
What about
Maybe
that
go
here?
on a bridge and protest.
Just for the record, the last time people voted, we won.
Well, according to the well, never mind. Up next.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.